Hi, Linz. Happy Friday. Actually, it's not even just a regular Friday, it's Friday the 13th. So happy Friday the 13th. How are you celebrating? I will be celebrating by watching as many of the Friday the 13th movies as possible. And by that, I mean I'm just going to have it play in the background while I go do stuff around the house. In your video, you posed a lot of questions, so I wanted to answer some of them. What am I currently reading? Oh, okay. So I have a project that I want to do. I got it from Jack. I still don't remember his last name. Jack in the books. I'll post a link to the video that I'm talking about in the description. So he talks about how he wants to read a book from every country. At first I thought that was pretty ambitious, but then I thought, hey, that's something I want to do. Because when I look at my shelves, most of the stuff that I have is usually from the US. I mean, makes sense, but also I should broaden my horizons. So the first book on my list is Tender is the Flesh by an author from Argentina. I've heard really good things about this book. So it's also a horror book, kind of. I think the concepts behind it are horror-y. I haven't been listening to a lot of podcasts lately. Instead, I've been doing a lot of solo TTRPG stuff, mostly because my friends that do tabletop RPGs are too busy, and it's too hard to schedule like group stuff right now. It's the holidays, but also like I don't know, it's really hard to schedule anything with adults. I feel like it's like herding cats. I've been loving some of the indie ones that I found. I'll link some of my favorite ones in the description. A lot of them are like journaling type stuff. So like instead of, playing something out with like you still have dice, but you don't have like a little miniature that you can just kind of move around a map. So a lot of them are journaling ones, and I think it helps with like kind of getting my creative juices flowing. Now that you've mentioned a half man, half turkey romance, I kind of want to write one. Not like a spicy one, which is, I'm sure, what you're referring to, because it's the internet, and the internet's a weird place. But because like I feel like half man, half turkeys probably need love too, even like the snuggly kind, even though like the idea of snuggling a turkey, I feel like turkeys aren't very snugglyable. But then I guess it also depends which half is the turkey. Is it like the top half, or is it like the bottom half, or is it like just like he has wings but he's like a person, like everywhere else is a person? I don't know. Anyway, also I feel like there would be more spicy romance involving not half man, half turkeys, but the half turkey, half octopi picture that's floating around on the internet, and I'm sure you've seen the meme. Your pantry cabinet thing is gorgeous, by the way. I look forward to seeing more of your aesthetic. It's super cozy. I've been writing a bunch. I have this problem where I jump from story to story without finishing anything, but I think I finally settled on a project. It's not Lovecraftian. I was very surprised when I looked at it, but it's just like a little tongue-in-cheek, and it's completely ridiculous. It's one of those things, I don't know if you go through this, but like when I'm trying to come up with a story idea, like there's some that where I just like come up with the idea and it sounds great, and it's like there's like a one sentence premise or whatever. But other times, like that's the only thing I have. Like I can't see any of the scenes that are in the story, and so like when that happens, usually I don't end up finishing those stories at all. But the one that I have now, I can see so many scenes, so that's a good sign, right? I know you've been busy. I was wondering if you've been thinking about any of your writing projects lately. Like not writing them because I know you're super busy. I've been trying to, I say I've been trying to submit. I'm going to, hopefully, submit more of my short stories to like writing contests and to lit magazines and stuff like that. But like obviously the hardest part, other than like just hitting the button, is just the idea of getting the rejection letter in the mail. Or, well, in my email. I've gotten a handful in the past. I don't submit stuff often, so like I know it's just a part of the business. And so I heard somewhere that one of the ways to get over it is to give yourself a very small, tiny reward every time you get a rejection letter. So you correlate the rejection letter with something that's not bad, something that's not tears. So I was thinking, I've been super excited about the idea of having a custom keyboard. I know nothing about keyboards, but they always look so awesome, and I love the clacky clacky. So I figured that maybe every time I get a rejection letter, I could get like one part or one component of a keyboard. What do you think? Do you have a custom keyboard, or do you know anything about keyboards? Because some advice would be great. Are you ready for Christmas? I am not. Well, I have my presents and stuff all set up. I think there's like just 1 or 2 people I have to go shopping for still, but like it doesn't feel like Christmas to me. And like Thanksgiving didn't feel like Thanksgiving either, but maybe it's because neither of us read any half human, half turkey stories. I think that's it. What do you think? Yep, that's definitely it. I definitely think that's where I should stop the videos, with half man, half turkey talk. Yep, okay. I'll see you next week. I'm looking forward to your video. Okay, bye!